What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about 5 tips to help you guys start a YouTube channel out and actually enjoy it. Let's get into it. Recently I was watching a video by Mr. Alex Tech and it inspired me to make this video. I will link his in the description below. He was talking about how he started, why he started, things like that. So it also inspired me to create this video. Now, I've had a filmmaking background for years and years and years, and it's what's kind of led me into the YouTube scene. However, there's a lot of people that don't have that kind of background, or they're just starting out and you're wanting to start a YouTube channel. Well, I've got 5 tips from a person that's been doing this for a couple years and has a decent amount of subscribers to give you guys 5 tips that I've learned along the way that will actually help you guys enjoy the journey. Kicking off with tip number 1, find something you are passionate about. Now, I mentioned it earlier, I started in filmmaking and that's what led me into YouTube. I love filmmaking, I love storytelling, I love teaching people things. So that kind of led me into doing this YouTube because I've done a lot of videos for clients and I still do, and I enjoy that and I can make money off of that, and what pays my bills. However, there are times that I want to make videos that are just for me. So my passion really led me into the YouTube scene. Now, a bonus tip on top of that is finding something you're passionate about will help you not burn out as much. Now, again, this really isn't a video that's geared towards trying to help you guys not burn out, because that's a whole nother video in itself. If you guys would like to see something along those lines and some tips on that, drop it in the comments below and I will try to put something together to help you guys out. But a little tip on helping you not burn out is find something you're passionate about, and you will most likely enjoy it way more when you're filming and talking about something, whether it's, you know, your dog, your cat, cooking, whatever it is. Having a passion about something is going to lead you into enjoying it, and it won't feel so much like a job. Tip number 2 is find your niche. Now, I know we've heard this said 1,000 times from a whole bunch of different creators, and let me explain. When I say find your niche, you should be finding something that you're passionate about that will tie into your niche. Like for me, it's filmmaking, it's tutorials, it's editing, things like that. So it kind of all ties in together. Too many people worry about that too early on, when you really should just be creating, and 9 out of 10 times they're not going to be amazing videos anyways early on. So just experiment, try to find what works good for you. You can start gauging too off of your audience how they're responding to a video, and that might help you kind of dial in what's working for you. For me, I got a lot of traction for my DaVinci Resolve editing tutorials, but it worked really well for me because I was already in the filmmaking scene. You need to find your niche, but I would be careful in picking a niche that you are not passionate about. Those two kind of come together, as if you're not passionate about it, you're gonna get sick of it, and then you're gonna get put into a corner and you're just gonna get bored of it, you're gonna get burnt out, and you're not gonna wanna make anything. So find your niche, but remember, it should fall in line with your passions, and I wouldn't stress about it too early on. Tip number 3 is don't stress about the numbers. Now, like any of us starting off, we want to grow our subscriber numbers, we want to grow our views, because it is important. There's nothing that sucks more than spending hours or days or even weeks on a video and creating something really cool that you're passionate about, it fits in that niche, and then you don't really get a whole lot of views or subscribers off of it. A really good tip for you guys is don't stress on those numbers. I got caught into that, like probably most of you do, and I would be checking my subscriber count constantly. I would be checking my views constantly. There's a difference from when you get comments on videos and you have people engaging with you. You should engage back with them to show that you actually care about the community that you're building, but I would not stress too much on those numbers early on, because they really can start to shackle you and make you feel weighted down. I still fall into that trap at times where I'm worried if I'm going to put up a video, if it's going to go over well, because this may be in my niche, but it's kind of on the outskirts of it. Don't be scared to experiment and make videos for you. Sometimes you just got to make a video for you. If you stop stressing on numbers and build a community around the people that actually want to be there, they will stick around with you to the very end. Tip number 4 is gear kind of matters. Now, I've said it, every YouTuber said it, every filmmaker said it, that gear doesn't matter, gear does matter. Realistically, the answer is gear does matter, but it should not be holding you back. If you don't have the greatest gear, just create with what you have. If you've only got an iPhone, if you've only got a webcam, use that to the best of your abilities. A lot of times people overlook window light, over lighting. There's so many things. And again, I've done a couple videos on lighting. I will link it up here in the description below to help you guys out. I've done some budget ones, some super budget ones. If you guys would like to see more lighting tutorials, let me know. I will happily make more of those and answer some of your guys' questions. I would be investing into yourself over time. You are going to need gear, but it should not be holding you back from creating now. And my last tip, number 5, is realistic consistency. Now, I'm not putting just consistency or consistent uploads. I'm putting realistic consistency. This is where it's kind of depends on per person and the situation you're in. I'm doing videos right now once a week. That's all I'm doing, is uploading about once a week. Sometimes every once in a while I'll drop 2 videos, and that's if I've got a sponsor video or I've got some kind of contract that I need to get a video out. But normally I like to just keep to once a week because I've got 3 kids, I've got like 3 jobs, and I've got a lot on my plate. So a realistic upload for me is once a week. If I was trying to do 3 times a week, I know I would not be able to do that. I would be more stressed out. I would start to hate it, and I would burn out super fast. So for me, it's once a week. For you, it may be every other week. It may be 3 times a week. It may be weekly. It may be monthly. It just comes down to you. The grind culture nowadays is so praised, and honestly, it can be super toxic if you're not careful. If you need time off, take time off. It's not the end of the world. Mental health, your physical health, these things matter and are important. Sleeping, eating, having good physical health, working out, spending time with your family. These are things that in the end of the year, I'm not gonna look back and I'm gonna go, man, I can't believe I didn't get that video up, or I got that video up. You know, I'm gonna look back and remember, man, I should have just taken that day off and went to watch my kids play baseball that day. But a realistic consistency schedule is going to help you breathe better. It's going to make you enjoy it more, and it's just not gonna stress you out. Obviously, if you're here, you're considering starting a YouTube channel, or you just started one, congratulations for me. It is a blast. Have fun doing it. You're gonna get hate comments. You're gonna get people that are gonna love you. You're gonna build a community. You're gonna have great videos, bad videos. It's all part of the journey, and it's so much fun that you should be enjoying it along the way. That's it for me today, guys. If you like this kind of video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below. My computer just went on screensaver, so if the light shifted, that's why. You guys are amazing. Subscribe. I don't even know what I said, or don't, you know, go make something. You guys are amazing. I'm the Iron Giant. See you next time. Peace.